Center Stars channel, if you can answer that question, a week going by without contact. You're not sure. Okay. That's a funny not sure. A week passes without contact. Can you understand that? It's not typical for that to happen. Okay. Now I know which side of my head I've got to listen to. Okay. I feel that you're ready to change it anyway, Center Stars channel. You're either going to step up or you're going to move on. You want things to move. Okay. No worries, Peachy. And Center Stars channel, I feel that if you put some happiness into this situationship, that it could work for the better. But there's something about dominance. Don't worry. You get the subbreed. Blake Piquera subbed you, so you get the subbreed. Center Stars channel, I feel like someone always has to be the dominant. And that's got a bit tiring. I don't know whether it's you or your person. Another one that does list as soon as coming in. Center Stars channel, can you relate to someone always needing to be dominant? Yeah, you want things to move faster. I feel you're already preparing to stir things up so that you can get an answer. And I feel like this situationship has been okay until now. But at the base, you've got the Emperor, the Ace of Cups, and the Lovers. To me, it's like, it's Aries Scorpio energy. Aries Scorpio energy. With a little bit of Gemini there too. But Leo, yeah. Yeah, it's like boring. But relationships go through boring, but usually there's physical contact. I feel you've decided to move on. Can you relate to deciding to move on? Seriously, don't base your actions on a tarot read. You're the one that deals with the consequences. Okay, no major dominant from either. Can you relate to a Scorpio Aries energy? Yes, a real person. I get that. It's long distance. I feel your dominance has to come out again. That's what I'm picking up. You do typically go for Scorpios. There you go. You there was something there. You like the feistiness, Scorpios and Virgos always get on well. But you like the passion. Yeah. I feel you've already made a decision to end it with your long distance relationship. You just want to know if you're going to find someone. Just let me know if that relates Center Stars channel, because I get that you've already made that decision. You've already made the decision to leave, but you want to know that you won't be alone. Yeah, you won't be alone. I get you at the center of this spread, um, being self-sufficient. I don't get that you will be alone. I get that you'll meet someone in person that is geographically close and also same morals growing up. I feel your long distance person, your morals growing up were totally different. Can you relate your long distance person, your morals growing up were different? Yeah. I believe you're going to make a quick decision. You're going to shock yourself because you will start socializing. And I believe that socializing actually shocks you. I see once you make a decision to move forward, you will socialize. I don't think it will be the first person you connect to, but it won't be long after that. Look, if the long distance thing is still there and there's no physicality to it, have you promised each other exclusivity? No. So go back to that. You have the exclusivity um, conversation. Hello, Grady. Welcome in. And yes, the exclusivity conversation, which I don't think anybody seems to have anymore. Yeah, I see socialization happening. Don't ask me how it's going to happen. I just see it happening. And it's geographically close, and I feel like it has something to do with clay. I'd normally say pottery, but I saw clay in its raw form, so yes, I'll say clay. Has something to do with clay. And there's a social group that gathers. Why is it interesting that I said that, Centre Stars channel? Why is it interesting? Both. I see it's a connection through clay. And it's in, I don't know why. Blue Moss Dragonette, you're up next. Both are interesting. Well, there you go. I just saw clay in its raw form, as in the ground. Clay. So I wasn't going to assume pottery from that. Usually if I see a blob of clay, I know. Okay. Blue Moss Dragonette. Oh, lovely. I feel you're exhaling deep. Like there's people that are frustrating you. Just let me know if that resonates. Ah, there you go. But you also... ha, ha, ha. Ha. It'll be... You'll meet someone through that. I don't know you, so if it resonates, I'm happy that it resonates. You get to have your passion and meet someone too. That's good. Blue Moss Dragonette, why am I getting exhaling and someone is it's like eye roll time. Can you understand this, Blue Moss Dragonette? Somebody frustrating you, eye roll time. And hopefully Blue Moss Dragonet hasn't been thrown to an ad. But it gives me a chance. Oh, okay. It's like I'm exhausted over it. I'm exhaling significantly. And can you also understand it being disappointed about support? In ad. Okay. Blue Moss Dragonet just allowed me to remind the chatters. If you do get thrown to an ad, do what Blue Moss Dragonet has just done. Say in ad. And then when you come back, write back. And that way you won't miss out on your place in the queue. So we can't get away from ads altogether. Oh, you're welcome, Centre Stars channel. More than welcome. And I've got to remember to do this every day. Yeah. And don't worry, Melinda Merlin, you're on my list too. Okay, Blue Moss Dragonet. Can you understand about supports? Oh, thank you for subbing Blue Moss Dragonet, Centre Stars channel. And yes, I'm only 4 away from my sub goal. Woohoo! That's come about quick. Okay. And Blue Moss Dragonet. Thank you, Peachy. Blue Moss Dragonet, can you relate to not feeling supported? Where you've supported others and you're feeling like not supported? False Messiah, welcome in the chat for the first time. Okay. I feel your compassion for others is at... Welcome in, Princess Cat. Oh, thank you, Centre Stars channel. And yes, Blue Moss Dragonet, can you relate to your compassion and sweetness is at its end? And Chippy, welcome in. Haven't seen Chippy for ages. It's been a while. Blue Moss Dragonet. Yeah, I feel like you're already at that point, Blue Moss Dragonet. I'm sorry to hear it, but... And can you understand that your heart's bleeding and those around you, both online and in real life, seem to want to tell you they're lesser problems? Ah, this is awkward. I also feel, Blue Moss Dragonet, that you're always cheery, you always keep sweet thoughts, and it's actually panicking you that you've caught yourself not being able to continue with those sweet thoughts in your heart, the compassion in your heart. You've caught yourself losing that part of you. Okay, that reminds me of a local medium to me that always says precisely. I want to say you're not forgotten, that there are people that have gratitude for you. At the moment, you're not feeling it though. At the moment, you're not feeling it. I feel you may have done too much physically over the last couple of days or did too much physically yesterday. Um, and physically, you're drained today as well. And I've just pulled a card from this deck. I love this deck, by the way. I love the flowers. I love the directness of it. I feel that you're either overhydrating or underhydrating. My Snapdragon card in this one has to do with water. Yeah, I feel like it could be overhydrating, really. Yeah, I feel like it's overhydrating. Just do your research, ask your GP or doctor. But I think your patience is elegant. If you were to step back from everybody else's dramas for a while and give yourself the affection, oh, alcohol. That's what. Then I get overhydrating. But I want to say, in reality, you've got the patience of a saint. Oh, sweet dreams, Grady. Thank you for popping by. Mwah. You've got determination in you that everybody underestimates, and I feel like if you stepped aside for a while, that your dignity comes back and your enthusiasm comes back. Because I feel like someone pushed your dignity to the edge as well. Yeah. And I want to say step back and then everything will start coming back. Oh, it's obvious you try. I feel like you do have the patience of a saint. You need to step back and give that patience to yourself with determination. So get a goal, be determined to achieve it, and ignore the bleeding hearts around you. I know that flies against your dignity or your sense of dignity, but then your enthusiasm will come back. And when your enthusiasm comes back, I believe you will bloom more. But can you understand someone having to go to a benevolent fund? I know what they mean in UK terms. It's sort of like food stamps. Food stamps or goodwill. Someone had to go to goodwill. And I feel it was it was a shock to the system that it was that. Oh, there you go. I feel like they're delayed. Can you understand them being delayed? Oh, I do thrifting as well, don't worry. But can you understand the food stamps being delayed? And yet you've got people complaining because of, oh, and you're struggling and you've got people complaining because they're not getting the promotion. It's like, oh, Blue Moss Dragonette, let's see. Bellflower. Okay. I feel like there's, because of the delay, there's going to be a little bit. Ah, there you go. The system changed your distribution date. I feel intuitively you know that there is going to be an upside in the long run. Just remember to take care of yourself. Oh, I'm like that for you, and I'm just picking up energy. So if you can please hang in there. I feel like there's an upside to this change. Yeah, I get the mad as anything. It's like a lot of people don't understand that without them, the electricity can get cut off. And in today's day and age, the electricity is important. It runs everything. But I get there's an upside to it. I can't see what the upside is, but I get there's an upside. Yeah. And also others seem to be bombarding you with trivial. Yeah. I don't see it it's there. The cards wouldn't have come out that way if it wasn't there. But I get that others keep bombarding you with really trivial, superficial garbage, and while you're struggling, and it's hard for your natural positivity to come out. Oh, I feel for you. And chatters, we all feel for Blue Moss Dragonette, don't we? We've all been in that situation where it's really, really difficult. Really difficult. And when things get difficult, it's hard to put one foot in front of the other, but you somehow manage to do it. No! Blue Moss Dragonette, don't! Sorry, I just had to straighten myself up. It's like I know there's more going on because I get that people are dumping trivial stuff on you. Like, oh, I don't have the latest phone. Who cares? I'm needing to pay my electric bill so I can charge my phone. That's the thing. And that's where compassion has to come in. It's like we all go through, yeah, it's like some people have got their priorities really, really stuffed up. There's an Aussie way of saying it, but I'm not going to. Trying to keep too polite. Oh, Blue Moss Dragonette, my heart goes out to you. And I do hope it improves. Melinda Merlin, you are up. Okay. And now, Blue Moss Dragonette, I am not dismissing you at all. I totally recognise how tough it can get. Been there before. Hello, Melinda Merlin. But I do have to keep my energy as high as I can. So I'm not belittling you in any way. I'm just going to joke about for a bit so I can get my energy up. But I feel Melinda Merlin's energy is on, it's like a rocket. As soon as I start trying to tune in, it's like a rocket. And Riley, welcome for the first time in the chat. Can you understand your energy being like on fire? It's like bouncing off walls type energy. I get frequently. Oh, you're welcome, Blue Moss Dragon Hair. I get frequently, Melinda Merlin, whether it's all the time or just today, I get frequently. Like, it's happy, excited, productive. Happy, excited, productive. It's a bit of, I call my productive side organized chaos. I will clear out a wardrobe, throwing things everywhere, and it looks 10 times worse. Yeah. But the productive energy, it's like it looks 10 times worse until you actually see the end result. Oh, thank you, Riley. You get that. Okay, I'm going to turn over the cards now. See what the cards say for you, Melinda Merlin. And that reminds me, I do have to do my shout out. So, oh, and Mag Metal, thank you for the follow. Melinda Merlin, I'm actually picking up that 12 months ago you didn't think you would feel this way. Can you understand why I'm picking that up? And don't worry, my shout outs I do regardless of whether people are in the chat or not. So yes, I do shout outs regardless of whether you're in the chat or not. It's just you were next on my list. I've got my list outside of the other side of the camera. So can you understand 12 months ago yeah, you never thought you would feel this way. It's like your heart started beating all over again. It was like you thought that all you had to look forward to was disappointment and heartache. But then all of a sudden things turned around. I feel like your mind is still stuck in worry of things falling apart. Can you understand this, Melinda Merlin? Your mind is stuck in worry about things falling apart. Yeah. I get you through experience, and just so people in the chat know, VIPs do get extra cards. So, oh, it's nice to meet you, Mag Metal. I get the difference between then and now, Melinda Merlin, is that your communication is very direct. You know how to communicate to get to the other side. And it's almost like you communicate in building. So if someone's not communicating back in building, like in growing, you know to ease your energy back. I feel like at the moment there might be some interference or like a work study segue that you're having to navigate. It's like I'm not into US football, but it's like running interference, which is like having to change your game plan. That's what I'm hearing, but I don't get US football or NRL. My friend pulled me up on this. The last time I watched American football, Australians called it gridiron, and now it's NRL. And it's like you've got to get up with the times, Karen. Come on. It's not gridiron anymore. It's NRL. Oh, you're yeah. It's like it's Super Bowl. That's right. There was some sort of scandal about Super Bowl stuff. I saw it on the news feed and just went past it because I went to the Aussie news instead. Um, I didn't realise that until you typed that in Danger Zone. Thank you for reminding me. Um, ah. And yeah, my chatters help each other out, and some of the chats go really wild. So I do like to keep it a little bit lively, a little bit chatty. Just like when I started, I did the Valentine myth. What are you doing, Karen? I can't type at the moment. Okay. Yeah, I feel like something segued your plan, and it has to do with your person now. I the moving, changing jobs are the changing jobs I could understand. The interference I'm getting is a work study related interference. Oh, look, I know my friend that keeps correcting me, and this is in response to Danger Zone. My friend that keeps correcting me about NRL, there you go, is a huge, I think, Patriots fan. But I know he would have been watching the Super Bowl. I know for sure. But Melinda Mellon, can you understand either you or your person is having to do a trip away for 2 days for a job? Or take a trip away for 2 days? Not at the moment. Okay. It might come up tomorrow. Because I feel like it puts a dampener on some plans. But you're now skilled at communicating your disappointment without it being world ending. And hopefully that relates, but the main message is to get out of your head. I feel like the worry from the past. Can you understand it being a 12-month anniversary of the end of something? Or the 12-month anniversary of the start of current? You're welcome, Melinda Merlin. But yeah, it's like 12-month anniversary of I want to get a beating heart, like you've done with the thank you. It's the 12-month anniversary of a beating heart. So, yeah, but it's exact. Can you understand it being exact? 3 days ago. I can live with that. Yeah, it sort of brought up some whole horror stories in your head. Mwah. Oh, I want the best for you. And yeah, I get that good things are coming. There's going to be a little bit of a segue because of either a study or a job situation. Oh, you're welcome, Melinda Merlin, and thank you for trusting me to read for you. Okay, now, is it 12 or 0? Okay, I didn't read the chat. Oh, they showed other countries watching the Super Bowl. Well, there you go. Aussies do watch it. I'm not. Aussies do watch it. It's just um we're not big into NRL. Some people are, and yeah, they get together. Any excuse for a drink in Australia is about the how it goes. But oh, thank you, Princess Cat. I've got my shout out list sitting behind the screen, and I figured I I do shout outs regardless of whether they're in the chat or not, and that's me. So I'm okay doing me. So mwah, you do such a good job in Amanda's stream, I swear. Now, Danger Zone. Oh, they showed Brazil, Ghana, and Germany watching it. Oh, they don't want to show Aussies watching it. We get passionate about sport, full stop. As a country. Karen does not. Oh, Amanda had no idea I did it until the other day. Well, there you go. I do. If you're worth a shout out, I shout out. And I do it regardless of whether anyone's in the chat. So it's like, yeah, I get there. My list is getting longer and longer though. Star Booty, welcome in. Yeah, I do it regardless. Anyway, Danger Zone, it's your read. Oh, thank you for the posture check, Star Booty. And the hydrate. Yes, I need some coffee. Danger Zone, if you could pop up and say hi in the chat. And it reminds me, anyone in the chat that gets thrown to an ad, please type in ad. And, oh, nobody was able to hear that crick in my back, but that was good. Hello, Danger Zone. Okay. Now, I'm picking up a little bit of teary energy with you. If you can relate to that, just let me know. Okay. Sorry, Mag Metal, I'm not following the chat. I seem to miss out on some of the chats. Yeah, there you go, Danger Zone. I feel like, okay, I am feeling like your teary energy has to do with some. Oh, thank you, Mag Metal. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Danger Zone, I'm picking up that it could even be the anniversary of someone's passing. Just let me know if that relates. Yes, it's exclamation point join. Mag Metal, if you would like a read, it's exclamation point join. No one's bad. I try and get through everyone. Now, Danger Zone, could you relate to that? The anniversary of someone's passing? Just a yes or a no will be fine. If it's no, it's no. I can be wrong. I'm not all powerful. No. Okay. Then, oh, Blue Moss Dragonette, you're in my thoughts. I hope everything does turn out well for you, Blue Moss Dragonette. Okay. If it's not a passing, it's an ending. Danger Zone, if you can relate to it being an ending. I'm going to turn over the cards for some help here, Danger Zone. I feel like you may have had to say goodbye to the person you thought was your happily ever after. Okay. You had to say goodbye to the person you thought was your happily ever after. Just let me know if that resonates. And I feel like you're in healing mode or in recovery mode, and you don't have the right words to express where you're at. I feel like it's a heart conflict where just explaining to anyone is difficult because you can't find the right words. Okay. Can you understand having to walk away from this person to protect them? I felt you walked away, but you had to walk away to protect them. And I do feel it's like this whole guilt by association thing. You can understand that. I do see you recovering your words, but it may take at least 4 days to 4 weeks before you're able to engage properly with other people. That came out wrong. Um, Before you're comfortable engaging with other people. 4 days, 4 weeks is what I got. Because I feel like this also coincides with the birthday, Danger Zone. Either yours or someone else's. It's not yours. Then it's someone else's. It coincides with their birthday. Your brother had... Well, I did say 4 days. There you go. It fits in. But it also fits in with your communication. Oh, 5 for me. Yes, the joke about the Aussies living in the future. It's the 13th here at 3:49 p.m. And, yes. But I feel like you may live with your brother, Danger Zone. Just let me know if that resonates. You live with your brother? I feel like there's a close bond with you and your brother. If you don't live together, you used to. Okay. Um, yeah, if you don't live together, there's still that really close bond. The winning lotto numbers. Nah, if I knew that, do you think I'd be streaming? No, I'd still stream. You guys are awesome. Ah, there you go. 8 exits away. With Danger Zone, I see. Give yourself. Yeah, I know. I'm not in America. Yeah, we are in the future. A day in the future, but 16 hours. Depending on where you live in America, it's 16 to 19 hours. Canada, it's a bit more. No, not the stars. I'm not the astrologist. I did a shout out for Strange Moon Lilith, who is into astrology. Um, Look, they've only allowed us Aussies to buy into the American lottery. I think it was the last lottery we were able to buy into. Before that, we couldn't. So, not that I play the lotto. But yeah, if I could get the lottery numbers, I wouldn't have a monetary worry in the world. But that's far from the truth, I can tell you. It's far from the truth. I'm just older, so I've had more time to accumulate. But hopefully that resonated, Danger Zone. And give it 4 days. Rest for 4 days is what I'm picking up. If only that were true. If only that were true. They're still drawn at the same time. It's just they're drawn. I don't know when the next one's drawn. Just say the 20th. The next one's drawn on the 20th. It would be drawn on the 21st in Australia. So in that respect, are we ahead? No, we're behind the times. Croc, you're up next. Oh, and the poor doggy's missing the owner. Yeah, I've got the windows open, so you'll probably hear the birds and... What have you done, Croc? Oh, there'd be some big investigation. Danger Zone, you're probably too young to remember this, but I'd say it's the mid-80s, there was something where they started computerizing the numbers and someone got hold of it and circulated it so there were more winners, and the American lotto system actually did an investigation into the security of the lotto system. So that's going back to the mid-1980s though. It should be on Google where they did the investigation. They actually, to much of the disappointment of people who played the same numbers year after, or lotto after lotto after lotto, they actually cancelled that lotto draw. So, yeah. Anyway, Croc, you're up next. And Croc's now got a sub, so Croc should not have a problem with... Yeah, Croc's still there. There you go. Welcome back, Peachy. I'm getting through the queue. Getting through. It's growing, though. I've got to start. I've got to go in and change the limit, I think. Croc seems to be away from keyboard. And Croc was subbed by Blake Piquera. So there should not be an ad issue. Okay. I'm having difficulty with my chair, with my ergonomic chair again. It's going to annoy me. Thank you for the hydrate, Peachy. Okay. Now I'm going to put those cards back because Croc is still in the chat, but some people have told me I put them to sleep. Who knows? If Croc comes back, we'll have to deal with it. Jing, you're up next. Okay, not that one. And hopefully Jing hasn't disappeared. Okay, if I could get somebody to have a look in the chatters to see if Jing is there. Hey, Corgi Duo, welcome in. Because if Jing is not there, Jing isn't there, I should just do the next. And thank you, Princess Cat. Thank you, Corgi Duo. V, you're up next. And see, you can say the queue is long, but I do get to the queue relatively quickly. It has been a bit. Oh, you're there, Croc. Okay, that was 2 nexts ago. I'm just doing a read for V. Yeah, I get that you're spaced out. I'll just do the read for V and then I'll go back to you. So V, okay. Oh, you sprained your ankle. Ouch. You had a problem with your person? Oh. That's okay. Bad weeks happen. Just remember the good. Because the good end up coming back. Like in tarot, there's the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune, depending on what cards surround it, can either be good or bad. It's like a roulette wheel. It lands on whatever it lands on. It's how we deal with it. I don't believe your person is seeing someone else. I believe your person is tongue-tied. Can you understand them stuttering, V? Your person stuttering? Or jagged responses? I don't know how else to put it. If somebody knows how else to put that, jagged responses, like, yeah. I get your person misses you a lot and doesn't know how to verbalize it. I believe they're trying their best to get better at communicating verbally. I believe they never have been good at it, but they are getting better. Okay, there's the world. Okay. You know you're worth this. You're worth more than what your person gives you. But your person knows that too. Okay? If they haven't done it before, they want you to know. Okay, then ask. Ask that question. How you've asked it to me, ask that question. I feel like your person may have done it for you. Yeah. I really feel 10 of Cups. I really feel your person may have done it for you. I think your person is shocked that you don't realize it's you. But at the same time, can you understand having a gender identity question? How do you identify yourself question? Jing, you missed out. And please don't rejoin the queue and disappear. Because, Jing, you're actually disrespecting everybody else in the queue. You can't. Then there's something that's on a set of scales. There's two on a set of scales, but I don't see people. I see conversations. Yeah, well, please don't disappear again, Jing. It's disrespectful to everybody else in my queue. And you always seem to do it, Jing. But anyway, back to V. V, I am getting. You're burdened by. It's not me you have to be sorry to, Jing. It's everybody else in the queue that had to wait for us to find out whether you were there or not. I'm getting you're burdened by. With the Two of Pentacles to the Nine of Wands, you're burdened by your person's lack of communication. I feel your person stands strong all the time, but they don't communicate where they stand. Just let me know if that resonates, V. Or you really are feeling, yeah, you really are feeling down and out. I get that everything that's happened, your ankle, yeah, I feel you know your person. They act rather than say. But I'm picking up that this has given you sleepless nights. This has made you feel battle weary, and to add to that battle weary is your ankle. And you're like, what else do I have to do here? I can't physically travel. Give yourself some time. I do feel like you're at a crossroads. Yeah. I get the sense that you want to travel back from where you are, but physically and um, work demands or study demands don't allow you to do that. Yeah. Can you understand your person expressing their physical lust for you? But I believe that's all they express. Yeah. Can you understand them expressing their physical lust? Oh, yes, all the time. But that's all. It's like there's no other expression. I get maybe a little bit of emotion, but it's not enough to make you think it's any more than physical. Yeah. I think sometimes like this, it needs one of those cartoon like frying pans over the head. I feel your person is dedicated towards you. They see you as a goddess. And I want to say their lust for you outweighs everything else to them. And I do get the feeling that they may have even discussed how work is draining for them when they physically don't have the energy to move forward or the energy to come forward physically. They'll say how tough their work life was. Oh, well, you gave your person the ultimatum. I feel they're going to choose you. You can come back in and let the whole chat know if I'm wrong, V. I feel they are going to choose you. They do see you as a goddess. And it's like they're physically fearful of you having a fling while you're away. I feel like it makes them physically ill. And I really do feel that that's why they've had trouble with their words. Yeah, but yeah, I feel, yeah, your goddess energy, they're more fearful of you having a fling than anything else. And I feel that's why the in relationship thing went up, because it to them it's obvious it's you. To you it's not, but to them it is. Yeah, I don't think your person is actually. And Katie's Babby, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. I do feel your person can be awkward in communication a lot. They're great at their job. And welcome in the chat for the first time, Katie. I do feel like they're excellent at their job. They can do their job blindfolded. But that seems to be the end of their discussion. It's like, other than work and lust, there's nothing. It's like two things. Um, but we'll see how we go. Now, Croc. Okay. Pop up. Hopefully you haven't spaced out again, Croc. What have you been up to? What have you been up to, my friend? I know I can joke around with you, so I got these cards before when I was going to do your read, and I'm gone. Oh no. What's Croc done now? What's Croc done now? I feel like you may have two persons. Two persons of interest. And I'm feeling like one came out of a. You haven't done anything. Why are they coming for you? Snap out of the paranoia. You can understand two persons of interest. Okay. I feel like one was met. There's more than two. Oh, you lucky devil. I feel like there's no. I'm going to stick with the two. It's like it's the 13th here in Australia. It's like how do I balance the two on Valentine's Day? If you can relate to that, just say yes or no. Don't give me too much information, let me tell you. Okay. You can understand. I feel like you're putting one off until the 15th. Yeah, I got what you meant, Croc. Oh, I'm picking up you'll put one off until the 15th. Okay. Just be careful the cats don't fight, which is the two that are there. You make sure they don't meet. Yeah, fake holiday is what I got. I don't think you will get away with. I see both. The two I'm seeing are the two most relevant. I'm seeing both walking away if you do nothing. Don't let them meet, otherwise there's going to be a cat fight. Put one off until the 15th. Um, there's one that's a bit more bossy than the other. Can you understand this, Croc? One of those two persons, one's more bossy than the other. And secretly you like the bossy one the best. Can you understand that, Croc? Secretly you like the bossy one the best? It makes sense. Yeah. I feel like there's someone crush interest, etc. You're gonna have to do something for the bossy one. Just make sure the bossy one doesn't find out about the others. I just heard woohoo. Thank you for the posture check, Peachy. Okay. That's as far as I. Okay, Croc, I can redeem the oracle. But here I'm getting like, woohoo! It's, I can't help it. I just hear it. And I want to say there's another one you're looking at who's quite well off. Okay, this is where the two comes in. The one that's quite well off has been heartbroken before. The one that's bossy can handle pretty much anything. You got to decide who you're putting off to the 15th. Because I get that you're sitting in heartache, not wanting to rock the boat. It makes sense. Okay. You might. I get your choice is the bossy one, but you might actually have to put the one with money first. Yeah. There's the Wheel of Fortune. And I'm getting at the moment the one with money seems a bit more attractive. know whether you're having fun with me or whether I got it right. Yeah. I'd communicate with the bossy one first, though. Make sure they're okay on the 15th. Okay, let's see what the Love Oracle has to say. Is one of these people an ex, Croc? One of these people I'm picking up, are they an ex that's still around you? And thank you, Peachy, for the posture check. Ah, you had a fling with. Okay. That's the bossy one. Okay. Change. Travel. Okay. Friends. Okay. I want to say at the moment you're addicted to laughter and money. Okay. You're addicted to laughter and money. The person with money just has that. The bossy person is the one that has the laughter, the travel, the... So hopefully that clarifies it a bit for you. I get that you've got some thinking to do in the next 24 hours. Horse-drawn portrait, welcome in. I know, it's great to be addicted to laughter. But it's in between the money. So I'm getting that it's still going to be a race. Still going to be a race for Croc. But I'm getting that the one with money is harder to please. The bossy one likes to have fun, likes to travel, likes to mix things up. So yes, it's up to you, Croc, which day gets which person. But I do get the one that went the ex or previous fling is someone that you could put off till the 15th. You're not going to be able to get away with missing Valentine's Day. That's all I can tell you. You're not going to be able to get away with it. You got 24 hours to make up your mind, Croc. Mwah. And just remember, Valentine's Day is essentially commercial. It doesn't have to be money. It is essentially commercial. You could go religious on them and say there is a Saint Valentine, but Saint Valentine does not have... The Saint's Day for Saint Valentine is not the 14th of February. So you could go religious on them. And I don't get either of them would need spending money. I get both of them would enjoy company. That's where what is it, this assumption that Valentine's Day you have to spend the money? One of the best Valentine's gifts I got, and this might bore the crap out of some of you, one of the best Valentine's gifts I got was a handmade coupon book. And it was a slave coupon book. And in it had change bed sheets. In it had do the dishes. It had, and I could redeem any of those within the next 12 months. Look, Croc, you're going to have a good time. Forget about the spending of money. I don't believe that's it. As I said, one of the best Valentine's gifts I got was a handmade coupon book. And it had like 25 different coupons in it. And one of them was go 10 pin bowling. The other one was play pool. They were all things that would have eased my life or that I enjoyed. And I could redeem any one of those coupons at any time in the next 12 months. And believe it or not, it was a picnic in the backyard that day. So all my person had to buy that day was some sliced, sort of like an antipasto platter. We put a rug on the ground. We sat there, we had a picnic, we exchanged very insignificant gifts. It wasn't this whole 12 dozen or a dozen roses or any of that garbage. That only makes florists wealthy. If you're genuine, all you want is that person's time, that person's honesty. And in one of the coupon books was ask me anything, I have to be honest. That was one of the ones I remember. One of the first ones I used, actually. There was a whole other series of X-rated coupons in it as well. Thank you, Star Beauty, for the hydrate. There was a whole, say, 4 or 5 that were X-rated. But most of the 25 coupons were things that would ease my daily life or be things that I could enjoy. So, yeah, Katie, isn't it awesome? It's like it doesn't cost a lot. And yet, if it can be redeemed genuinely within the next 12 months, you've got a gift that lasts 12 months that costs next to nothing except the person's time. And I genuinely loved that. Now, Croc, your oracle. I did that. Yes. Oh, Karen, get your brain back. Okay, my brain's back. Princess Cat. Do you want to know what I heard when I popped up Princess Cat? I want Croc's read. Just let me know if that resonated, Princess Cat. I want Croc's read. And Princess Cat's probably just lurking in the background. We'll see. I'm glad I could joke with you guys, seriously, because that's what came into my head. Did you really think that, or are you only joking around with me? I've got to work out, because that's what I heard, Princess Cat. It's like, as soon as your name came up, it was like, I want Croc's read. See, Croc, everybody's jealous of you now. To some extent. Okay, we'll see what we've got. Princess Cat, I feel like, I know Croc said that Croc wanted to be alone for Valentine's, but I get that you do. I get that you've been invited somewhere, but you want to be alone. Oh, thank you, Corgi Duo. You don't want to be alone, but you will be. Okay. Then, can you understand turning down an invitation? I'm going to put the cards down here. I'm picking up turning down an invitation. Can't change it. Whether it's to do with Valentine's or not. You didn't turn down. Then who asked you? Seriously, I've got to reword this. Who asked you to join them? Maybe it was a couple you knew that asked you to join them on Valentine's Day and you said no. I know you moderate for a lot of streamers, but it could be that you were asked to join in a stream and you said no. Good on you for saying no. You do so much for people. Okay. Okay. I'm going to put the cards down, change cards. You know me. My guides told me to go down this way, so let's see. Okay, it's a charity stream for... Oh, is it on Amanda's or is it a joint stream? I wouldn't mind popping in for a few seconds. Okay. I'm not trans, but you know I support the LGBTQI community, particularly trans people. So, wouldn't mind popping in to say hello. Oh, that'd fit well with my timing. Ask Amanda if she doesn't mind doing a join-in if I pop up. I'll do a read. It'll go to charity. Amanda knows I've got trans friends, so... Okay, that'll be cool. I've got trans friends and they are quite often misunderstood, and it breaks my heart every time I hear one of their stories. And they are friends. They're not just people I party with. And don't laugh, other people in the chat. When you start attending funerals with people, it's like your bond gets closer. Yeah, here in Australia, the trans community they were the first real out there. Australia supported trans in the 50s. We had acts in Sydney and Melbourne, so New South Wales and Victoria, the state I live in. And we had cabaret acts that were trans that were really popular right from the 50s. So we haven't been like other countries that have excluded trans. But I think at the moment, they seem to be on a fringe of the LGBTQI community. And I've actually got 2 close trans friends and one that I wouldn't consider totally close, but close enough. Now, Princess Cat, I get that you're a bit the same as me with your association. Oh, Well, I don't know JKR's views on it, but I think she's pretty straight-laced. And yet to come up with Hagrid, seriously. Hagrid's my favourite character. And to come up with Hagrid, you'd have to have something in mind. Gentle Giant. Oh, okay. I'm in for that argument, Princess Cat. Can you relate to having quite a few trans friends, Princess Cat? In real life, I'm getting IR. I can shorten it to IRL now, can't I? In real life. Okay. Can you understand? Like my segue into that was always, I've got size 11 shoes. I've got huge feet. But Princess Cat, I get for you it's hair. There's something about hair. It's either hair or eyebrows. It's at the top of the head. Hair. How you do your hair. Your knowledge of different do's. That initially connects you. Okay, you're not real good at it. I'm going to turn the cards. Okay. Can you understand having to stand up to judgment? I feel this is towards you. You've successfully stood up to judgment towards you. I feel like it may be because you've been associated with that community. I know I've stood up to judgment for it, so I'll keep standing up. But you've worked hard in the acceptance community. And I feel like you've worked hard because you've been battling this would it be right if I said Bible Belt? You've been battling the Bible Belt. Okay. You've successfully done so. I feel you've successfully changed the minds of quite a number of people. You know what I'm talking about here, so I'll keep going. And I feel like you've got another project coming on, like the anti-abortionists. Like, I'm pro-life, but I'm also pro-body. You do understand that there's another project coming up. You're worried about the strength that is needed for it. Can you understand about worried about the strength that is needed for it? Oh, that's it. There you go. I'm pro-life, but I'm pro-body. So I would rather allow a person to choose then have the legal system or moral views come in. But Princess Cat, can you relate to a concern over the strength needed? I get that you're not worried about it because your tongue's sharp enough. Not really. Can you understand your tongue being sharp enough to cut any critic down? It's like you've got personal experience with your next project. You can understand that. Okay. Okay, now I get the worry. If there's personal experience with the next project, I get that you're scared or worried it will re-emerge past hurts. If you can understand being concerned over it triggering past hurts. No past hurts. Then I feel there's something you've had to break free from that is currently dragging you down. Thank you for the hydrate, Star Booty. And I feel that relates to past hurts for the project. You are cutting yourself free, but at the same time it's a burden. If it's not for you, it's someone really close. And I think I've got you thinking now, because not resonating right now. Have a think about it, because I believe you have set yourself free from whatever this is. Your tongue's sharp enough to cut through anything, don't worry. And you have the knowledge behind it. You have the knowledge to back it up. But I get that there's something personal connected to this. With the Ten of Wands and Eight of Swords there's something personal connected to this. Princess Cat, you are uber passionate. But I'm picking up that you would like someone to at least have touch contact with. Okay. Can you understand wishing to have somebody to have touch contact with? Not necessarily physical, like a lot of people say physical, but just the hold hands, hug, that sort of touch contact. I feel you're not in a position to want more than that at the moment. Okay, it's like, that's what I desire. Somebody fulfill it. And I do get the energy that there is. I've got the King and Queen of Swords here. I do get that there is energy that could fulfill it. But I feel like it threatens the other person's single status. Can you understand the other person having their single status threatened by doing it? They're willing, is what I'm picking up, but they don't want to threaten their single status. I feel they're already in your physical or in your energy anyway. But just be aware that you can have a secret rendezvous just for that. It doesn't have to be dirty secret. And hopefully it resonates. Okay. Now I did forget somebody last time. Okay. My little, you understand that. Okay. Just be aware that you can have your secret rendezvous. It doesn't have to be dirty secret, but I feel the person's willing, other than it affecting their single status. Okay. That's who it is. Okay. Yeah. I feel like it's okay. The only thing they're threatened by is their single status. And you don't, I get that you don't want to threaten that. Then go for it, Princess Cat. You deserve it. Peachy. There you go, Princess Cat. Go for it. The only thing they don't want threatened is their single status. You can meet in secret. It's not tawdry. Sorry, I know Princess Cat's approximately my age and would know what tawdry meant. You're welcome, Princess Cat. You are welcome. And yay, Peachy. Oh. I'm picking up, Peachy, that someone you didn't want to see has approached you. I feel like it might be the person you consider boring. Just let me know if that resonates. The person you consider boring. I think kinda. Okay. I believe they've asked you out again. I don't necessarily think it's just for Valentine's Day. I think they've asked you out again. And you're in a worry about how to say no to this person, but I don't think this person's going to give up. Whoops, there goes the camera. There you go. And that just goes to show you the camera flipped into the upturned wardrobe. Just goes to show it is sitting on top of my laptop. Ah. Now I've got to get the camera right again. Camera worries. There we go. Yeah, camera worries. I've got a replacement coming actually because it's been doing it a bit too often. Oh, it's timeless. Tawdry. There you go, horse-drawn portrait. Yeah, the camera flipped off my laptop into a wardrobe. I gotta learn to shut that wardrobe door. Yes, ask for a second date, but you want to say no. Okay, let's see. I feel like you could say yes if they made it a physical activity date. I feel like you wouldn't have to say no if they made it a physical activity date. Seriously, does this person want to make you gouge your eyes out? You'd already walked away from them not expecting them to... Seriously? You'd already walked away from them not expecting them to come back. I think they may also be a little bit cheap. Yeah, like going to an arcade, or like for me it's playing pool or going 10-pin bowling or... Okay. Seeing the view of toys in toys. There's toys in boxes inside but it's not the toys you think. There you go. Yeah. Okay. I understand that, Peachy. But can you this person's cheap. It's like their ideal date would be like the cheapest takeaway available or something. Um, but I believe you live near a pet cafe. The movie toys. I've seen the movie toys. Horse-drawn portrait. I've seen the movie toys. There you go. I'm not that old. I had nieces and nephews that watched that sort of stuff. But the toys you can actually see are cutesy, wheat bags that you heat up. My nieces and nephews bought me a whole series of these toys that you could put wheat bags inside. And I don't want to throw them out because my nieces and nephews are now in their 30s. And I want to at least say, look, I kept your gifts. And yes, he's a bit cheap. Yeah, I get that if there was something active, you'd say yes. But I want to say there's no harm in saying no. I believe this person's only going to work harder. So, yeah, like you could suggest an active date, but I don't believe your person is comfortable yet doing an active date. But I do feel like this is someone you're going to say no to. You would rather sit at home and watch paint dry. Yeah, I get that you want to gouge your eyes out with this person. But this person's not going to give up. And I believe you understand it when I say this person is not going to give up. I see you saying no and then quick communication coming in with a different sort of date. There you go. And for those who are watching, the VIPs do get drawn extra cards, so you understand that too. Yeah. I get you saying no, and then this person coming back quickly with a different type of offer. And I feel the different type of offer could be a bit more appealing to you. And I believe the bit more appealing to you could be something like fishing or ice fishing. And I believe whatever it is, you will shock this person by actually agreeing to something more active. Yet, I believe this person will come back quickly this time. They won't wait so long. And VIPs are anybody who really helps me out in chats. Because sometimes I don't read and I skip and I misread, and the Aussie language is very unique and very quick. So, yeah, I get you saying no to this one as well, but I get the person coming back with another suggestion. And I don't know whether it's fishing is the other suggestion, but I get you contemplating the second suggestion. So hopefully that resonates, Peachy. Okay, Riley, you're up next. Okay. Now, hopefully Riley's in the chat. Yes, Riley is in the chat. Oh, no worries, Peachy. But if you're not comfortable, as I say, if you feel the least bit uncomfortable with a person, don't say yes for the sake of saying yes. Okay, Riley, can you understand a silver car, please? Now, Riley's new to the chat, so we'll let Riley know that I tune into your energy before I turn over any single card. All that's required is you to say yes or no. As I tune in. Well, I don't think you'll regret it with this person. This person's persistent, but not stalker persistent. So you can relate to a silver car. Okay. Can you relate to it liking to sit at an outdoor setting? I believe either where you live or where you socialize, there's an outdoor setting that you like to sit at. I feel it's wood. Just a yes or a no. Was the okay a yes or a no? If it's a no, I don't mind them, Riley. I really don't. It helps me learn which side of my brain I have to listen to. Okay, it's a yeah. Okay. Riley, I'm picking up a separation. Either you're separated or your parents were separated. And I'm picking up you want to feel you love being in the outdoors. There you go. That's the kind of vibe I got. Riley, can you understand either you're separated or your parents were separated? Just a yes or a no is fine. You don't have to give me information you don't wish to. It's up to me to get it right. I get you like sitting around fire pits, but that's a side thing. If you and chatters, if you do get thrown to an ad, please type in ad, and when you come back, type back, and then I actually know. Okay, was the yes to the fire pits or to parent yourself or your parents being separated? I have to get this right here to read the rest of it. The fire pits was just something that came into my head. Um, I'm picking up that either yourself or your parents were separated, as in divorced, as in both. Okay. I get that you fall in love really easy because of what had happened. It's like, I get that you're a true romantic at heart, but you fall in love really easy without testing the person. Just let me know if that resonates. Your parents are okay. Um, if you can understand you falling in love really easy, and I do know it's more difficult when you're on a phone than a laptop or computer or PC. Despite the hurt you've seen, you fall in love really easy. Yeah, and but I also get that you like to be the rescuer, or in old fashioned terms, the knight in shining armor, not gender specific, but the rescuer. And I get that you've rescued several and been hurt by it. I'm picking up the hard work with the current one is worth it. Hello, Blue Light Oracle. Welcome in. I was hoping to shoot to you after the stream. That's okay. I'll do a read for you instead. Now, Riley, if you can relate to the current one, the work, I feel you've put in a lot of work with the current person. Oh, that's right. You never stream on Mondays. Mondays are the daytime time I've got. Yeah. I get the current person you're trying to work towards getting is worth it. Oops. There we go. Should have known that one was coming up. I get there's a current person you're working to impress. And given the cards could be slightly older. Yeah, it's working. And I get that the other person is willing to work with you, not make you work. They're working with you. And hopefully that resonates, Riley. But that's what I have for you. Okie dokie. Thank you for the hydrate, Star Booty. And for the posture check. Oh, I did it with a cup in my hand. Yay me. Okay. Are you going on a special outing tomorrow? Yes, with all the talking. Yeah. You're welcome, Riley. I do get that it's worth putting in the work with the current one because it's shared on Valentine's Day. No, I wasn't getting that. I was getting like a shopping mall or a shopping centre. Take it how it resonates from where you reside. Okay. Well, that could be the shopping centre thing I've got. But I get that there's more fun at the shopping centre. Oh, thank you, Horse-Drawn Portrait, for being polite to the queue and leaving. But you have a great night's sleep. Star Booty, can you understand having more fun at the shopping centre or what is it called elsewhere around the world? The mall, the shopping complex. But I get it's just mucking around fun. It's going to be a fun day. It's going to be like checking out the weirdest things that are on sale or, yeah. I know I've had more fun doing that sort of stuff than the planned stuff. Yeah. I'm not going to change it. That's exactly what I get. It's like, yeah, shenanigans. It's like picking up every single cutesy thing that's out there and making fun of it in a fun, light-hearted way. And it's like, someone even picking up a G-string saying, do you think this would look good on me? That sort of stuff. And I want to say I'm impressed that the money side of things doesn't worry Oh, you like to disappear and make people find you. That's a good one. Haven't tried that one. Yeah, but I get that there's a lot of fun to be had. And I got it was like at a shopping, we call them shopping centres. I don't know. Shopping malls, Walmart, Costco. We've got a Costco here in Melbourne. But I'm impressed to say that you're impressed by the non monetary gestures. There's seriously, there are far too many holidays that are commercial. Okay. You'd be happy with a quiet night. I want to say a quiet night in. Oh, every time you go shopping is like that. Oh, that's amazing. I would like it if every time I went shopping it was like that. I hate shopping. Um, okay. I get your goal is relaxing. Yeah, that's what I was picking up. It's like I don't care about the fancy show, but I feel like your person has a nephew that is around about 4, 5, 6. I feel like that nephew is going to give you a gift. Um, Hello, Calypso. Welcome in. Okay, don't keep me guessing. Tell me.